Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the video for, as you guys know, Instagram. uh, I don't know if it's like lagging or not, but, what's going on, guys? It is September 7th, 2016. As you guys heard of the Apple, conference, live event for the iPhone 7, and I guess the Apple Watch or whatever it's called. So the first iPhone 7 jet black. So that's what everyone's going to be talking about. But a lot of people are hating and they don't know why Apple did this, but it's a big change. Because not everyone wants to hear your music or your videos that you're playing through your speakers on your phone. But they took the 3.5 milliliter jack out. Now, why? That's beyond me. Why the hell would they do that? It's kind of stupid, but so yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean? I mean, I think it's ridiculous. But then everyone's talking about um, the iPhone 7 Plus. Um, so that's supposed to be the the better one or whatever. So that's supposed to be the one with the head jack, the 3.5 milliliter head jack, which most phones have. So it's kind of stupid why the iPhone 7, why it took all the way to the iPhone 7 to 2016 to take that away. Like, everyone likes the 3.5 milliliter head jack, so but then but I think it was this morning, yes, today or whenever like earlier this afternoon, whatever. They were talking on CP24 on Toronto's news. I mean, I'm in Kingston, but I mean, I watch the Toronto news, because if you have an HD box, of course you can watch that. So um, I don't know. I just like to see what's going on in the news. You know what I mean? And a lot of bad shit, man. It's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? This world is just like fucking nuts. So anyway, I'm just doing this video right now. I wasn't planning on doing a video today. I haven't done a video at all today. This is my first video, and it's like 20 to 7 at night. Just been working on some more of GTA 5. You know, of course, the first version, 2013 version for PS3, which is cross-gen. I mean, it's all the same to me. It's all the same on PS4 and Xbox One, but there is a little bit of a difference, like within the graphics and. But the missions are still the same. But I mean, of course. But yeah, I'm just doing the story mode again. I haven't done the story mode in some time because I just usually play online, right? But so yeah, I'm getting further again in that, and but this is not. The topic is not GTA 5 or PS3 or cross gen. It's about the iPhone 7. But yeah, it's this jet black iPhone 7. So I mean, it looks okay, I guess. You know what I mean? But it's like slippery, right? It's very slippery, just like the Samsung phones. Like the slippery, the metal or plastic, whatever the hell it is. So, but let's get back to what I was talking about and what I saw on CP24. If you want to wait until 2017 until the iPhone 8, because they already mentioned it. They already mentioned that there's going to be an iPhone 8. But in the meantime, people are not going to wait all the way to next September for the iPhone 8. Of course, they're going to get the iPhone 7 to tie them over, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to recommend, I wouldn't recommend the iPhone 7 without the head jack. I would get the iPhone 7 Plus, because that's what everyone's talking about, right? And then I just saw on YouTube, oh shit, I just saw on YouTube about, oh my god, here, the PlayStation 4 Pro is coming out on November 10th for $400. That's in US, but in Canada it'll be 500. Um, but it looks the fucking same as the original. So I don't know what the I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be faster or whatever. I had a PS4 once, of course. Best Buy couldn't repair it. It was too damaged. It was too badly damaged. So I didn't decide to get a new one or exchange it, or I didn't end up getting So I got PS3, of course. There's nothing wrong with PS3. There's actually a lot more games, a lot more older games on PS3. And of course, you can download PS1 and PS2 games, of course, if you're still into the retro, you know, to the 90s and 2000s and stuff. But I do plan, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get back into PS4, like, even though the newer one's coming out. I did like how the main menu looked on the PS4. I really did, but I don't know if I want to go back to that. If I do, and I'm going back with the PS4, because my plan was to get the Xbox One S, right? But if I do plan on going back with the PS4, of course it's going to be PS4, PlayStation 4 Pro. But they're supposed to be making PS4 Neo and yeah, 4K and all that other stuff. But 4K is not going to matter if you don't have a 4K TV. I don't really care about the 4K shit. I'm good with 720 and 1080. You know what I mean? That's just me, for sure. Um, so yeah, that's it, guys. I thought the iPhone 7 was coming out today, but it was just a live event, so I don't think it's coming out until later in September. So, well, I saw on GSM Arena, I think it's supposed to be coming out on September 16th. This is getting hot. Yeah, I think that's what the website says. I think it's raining too. Hello? Yeah, so once again, I'm going to be home alone once again. I didn't know. I thought people were supposed to be home today, and I'm not seeing my girl till tomorrow night. Probably around this time or 7 o'clock or whatever. Tomorrow night, so like in 24 hours. Um, I was seeing if she can come over today, but unfortunately she's not feeling the greatest. So let's see if it shows it here. So I'm just doing a screen recording video here, as you guys can see. So yeah, I wasn't planning on going out tonight either, but I heard people are not gonna be home until tomorrow morning. So um, so um, yeah. So I'm gonna probably go out and do whatever and come back home. Yeah, see, still shows playing story. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I was doing just during the day. I was into the gaming. I didn't go on my computer. I didn't go on my laptop or anything. I was into been playing GTA all fucking day. You know what I mean? so, so of course, just gotta check what's going on here with Instagram here. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna check this out right here, guys, for the iPhone. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Why wouldn't it show now? iPhone 7 GSM Arena. So the iPhone 7 Plus is supposed to be a lot better, I would assume. Um, but of course, this is what the jet black looks like, of course. And of course, it's the 4.7 inch, but of course, if you get the iPhone 7 Plus, it's 5.5, right? Which is a lot bigger, right? Quite bigger. So instead of messing with the 1 gig of RAM, Apple's finally picked up a 2 gig RAM. They're finally going with the 2 gig RAM, and they're calling the chip is called Apple A10 Fusion. So I guess it's supposed to be a lot faster than the previous iPhone 6. Um, yeah, so it says expectedly released September 16, 2016. So, so this is six more graphics, six core graphics. But you see here though, I bet it does look different because it's not Android. If it was 326 PPI pixel on Android, it wouldn't look really the greatest. But you know, of course, iOS looks a lot different than Android, right? You know what I mean? So I guess it's fine when it's on Apple on iOS. But still, they're still with the 326 PPI. Now, I think the iPhone 7 Plus is more. I think it's like 400. Yeah, so it's best to go with the Plus. You know what I mean? And of course, the new one, you know, how they had 32 gig, 64 gig, 128 gig. Now they're up to 256 gigs internal. And of course, they're still not going to do the memory card slot. It's not customization. It's not Android. You know what I mean? So I'm not really a big fan of the iPhones. I never really kept an iPhone for too long. I'm not really. I mean, the cameras are really good on the iPhone. I know that ever since the iPhone 5S. But I mean, it's just yeah. Okay, so now you're gonna see the difference here. This is the difference right here. This is the one that everyone should be going for. This one right here. Yeah, it's the iPhone 7 Plus. Let's probably check the cats. Well, they're at the hospital until tomorrow morning. That's what he said. So, but yeah, you see from 4.7 inches to 5.5. It's best to go with the 5.5, and you see 1080, right? So it is better to go with this one. This is the one that, yes, everyone should be running with. I mean, going with. Okay, you see here, Intel Core i7 inside. Yeah, see, I have the i5, but still, well, I think I had i3. Yeah, the gateway laptop that Selena gave me a few years ago was i3, right? But now I have i5, so it's a little bit faster, right? Quite a bit, actually, yeah. So this one also says September 16th, so which is next week. So here we go, 401 PPI, but still, the PPI pixel is less than what my phone is. The G4, the LG G4 is 538. So it still is, but I mean, like I said, it's iOS, so iOS looks a lot different than Android, so it's fine. But like I said, if it was Android, but still 400, it's not too bad. It's better than 326. It's a lot better, and the screen's a lot better. Um, but a lot of people that are used to like the smaller iPhones, like you know the 4 inches, you know they will probably stick with those ones. But if you want to go with the bigger one, then yeah, the best one, of course, is the bigger one, and of course, that's the iPhone 7 Plus. I wouldn't recommend the original iPhone 7 because I mean, that's kind of, and they start from 32 gigs and up. There is no 16 gig. Um, you know, 8 gigs and 16 gigs. They're gonna they gotta get rid of that. Like even they don't even have a 64 gig. They don't even do 64. You know, 16, 8, 16, 64. They don't even do that anymore. They jumped, you know, it's 32 all the way to 128. 256, you know what I mean? So I think they did that for a reason though. But I don't know why they took the 64 gig away and they only kept 32. That doesn't make sense to me. They should have kept both. You know what I mean? 32 and 64. You know what I mean? But of course, they're still going to stick with the 32 gigs because I mean, they can't start it off from 128 and only do 128 and 256. They have to have at least 3 or 4 different gigs of models. You know what I mean? So, um, but yeah, I mean, still though, I would recommend. Now coming with Apple, going with Apple and stuff like that. There's a lot of updates. People have told me, yeah, they run a lot of updates and they take up a lot of space. So I would probably spend tons of money on the iPhone 7 Plus and go with the 128 gig at least because of the updates and everything else like that. You know what I mean? And you know the games and the apps, and you want to do a whole bunch of shit. I would recommend the 128 gig. I mean, you probably don't need 256 gigs, but if you wanted to, you can spend whatever, like thousands of dollars if you want, you know what I mean? But 128 gig is probably close enough to that too. But I don't know if I'll recommend a 32 gig on Apple. Um, I just don't know. I mean, it might be decent, but a lot of people are gonna probably go for the higher ones, the 128 or 256. Definitely. So, but there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the iPhone 7. So, and then this is, hold on, let me talk about this right here. I was looking at it right here. PS4. Supposed to be PS4 Slim, PS4 Neo, but I guess it's changing now to PS4 Pro. I don't know. So this is what, I'll just click on whatever. Yeah, so this is supposed to be the PlayStation 4 Pro. Um, Yeah, so it's supposed to be the PlayStation 4 Neo, PS4 Neo. Yeah, but they took that name away. They probably thought PS4 Neo, and it's kind of lame. You know what I mean? So now it's officially known as the PlayStation 4 Pro. It's a more powerful PlayStation 4 that will support 4K and HDR impressions. So far are mixed. So. So yeah, because they're not gonna call it PlayStation 4 Neo. They gotta call it at least PlayStation 4 Pro because it has to, be a better, go with a better name. You know what I mean? So, so that's it, guys. That's it. That's all I wanted to talk about here. And 7 o'clock, I'm probably gonna make my breakfast and then maybe go at like at 8 o'clock. Um, Once again, there's no rush because I have all night. I didn't get up until, wow, it was like almost 12, I think. I saw the time, it was like 11:45, 11:48. Yeah, it was pretty late. Um, so yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end this video right here. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I can't believe it's already been a week since September, man. It's like flying. Yeah, well, have another party.